Been a hot and humid Saturday all across central Indiana, and it's just going to get a little bit hotter and a little bit more humid day after day through the rest of the weekend and into parts of next week. Now for your Saturday evening, most of us are staying dry, but we've had a few little cells pop up here and there across parts of central Indiana. For example, we've had this downpour on the east side of Indy, mainly just outside of the 465 circle, there towards Lawrence, Pendleton Pike, but now it's kind of moved towards Mount Comfort, Post Road, getting us on some good downpours, and now everything's extending east towards Greenfield, going up and down Highway 40 and I-70. This cell's likely to meander a little bit farther to the south and east. Parts of the back cell may even try to get towards New Palestine, but this is not severe, just some good rainfall. We've had a couple lightning strikes on the cell earlier, but now it's starting to kind of meander to the south and east without its lightning strikes anymore. But when we move ahead into Sunday, we've got a higher storm chance. Instead of maybe just one or two spotty downpours, we could be talking about scattered showers and thunderstorms. When you look off to the north and west, we've got this series of cold fronts out there and helping to create more unsettled weather. The first one is right next to the U.S.-Canadian border, and you can see a couple different severe thunderstorm watches that are being issued generally near this low pressure system. You got one now just outside it and then another one in Wisconsin. This mess will be headed south and east over time towards central Indiana. Now this round coming into Wisconsin should fade and break apart a little bit as it gets past to Chicago. But some of these storms that are just about to fire in northwestern Minnesota, these ones could be even bit stronger and then push their way into central Indiana by tomorrow midday and into the afternoon. But until then, most of us are mostly clear. There's about a 5% chance that you get a quick downpour. Otherwise, many Hoosiers across Indiana are talking about some drier conditions. It's going to be still warm and very muggy through the rest of this evening, probably not falling back into some 70s until about 10, 11 o'clock. Tomorrow morning, we'll start off in the upper 60s and low 70s. We should be mostly clear, light south wind out there. But later into the afternoon, as we heat up again to near 90, watch out for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. It's something that you need to be weather aware. Generally afternoon, so after 12 p.m., watch out for some on and off storm chances. It is not going to storm all day on Sunday, but there will be a couple pockets and then you dry out and there could be another shower or storm later in the day. But the impact will just be, they're going to be kind of random and they're going to be a quick downpour and then it'll pass on through and hopefully you clear out with some sunshine. But there could be a little lightning and a little wind with some of the stronger cells as they push on through. So just be ready to maybe have to move things indoor pretty quickly if one of those downpours will be headed towards you guys. Now, when you're taking a look at just severe threats, mainly wind, it's the northern half of Indiana. So here's the thing. Most storms are firing off well up to the north in the Great Lakes. That's where they start, and then they'll push towards central Indiana, eventually weakening a little bit over time. So that's why the northern half of Indiana is under that severe threat. The southern half is not as of right now, but mainly for some wind on the leading edge of some of these storms. So let's kind of walk through when we could expect some of these storms, because there's going to be different modes, different complexes coming through, different ones being formed by different mechanisms. It's kind of messy for your Sunday. So just in general, on the lookout for a couple on and off showers and storms. But from about 11 a.m., so just before lunchtime, to 4 p.m., we'll start to watch some scattered storms, maybe a couple clusters coming in from northwest Indiana. So northern Indiana has the higher chance of some rain, and it extends to the south and east. Most likely, a lot of these storms will start northwest and kind of make their way towards Winchester, Muncie, Newcastle, and Richmond. Farther south and west, the rain chance is a little bit lower, so north and east, best chance until 4 p.m. After 4 p.m., once that complex kind of pushes through, we could just kind of be in an environment where pop-up showers and storms just kind of fire up where they want to, mainly due to a couple leftover boundaries from the first complex. It gets messy. There probably will be a higher chance for a few redeveloping showers and storms in eastern Indiana and then again in northwest Indiana. But there's still a solid 40% chance right through the downtown metro of Indianapolis. So be on the lookout for a few pop-up showers and storms throughout the afternoon. Let's walk through Futurecast, look at some of these complexes together. For the rest of your Saturday, unless you get one of those small showers, you should be fine. It's just warm and muggy. You may wish you had one of those showers to help cool you off. But then overnight tonight, we should be mostly clear. You're going to start your Sunday morning mostly clear. Check in with Lindsay. She'll have the latest on the severe threat map. That will be updated overnight tonight by the Storm Prediction Center. Right now, it's just the northern half of Indiana. We'll see if that's extended farther south. But so far, northern half of Indiana has the better chance. But we start off dry. By the time we get to lunchtime and just after lunchtime, we're going to be watching some of those scattered storms, some left over from what will be firing here shortly in Minnesota. they're going to come in, but they're most likely to start northwest and kind of push off to the south and west. Why? We've got a high pressure more towards Evansville, so that's trying to protect parts of southwest Indiana. So lower rain chances out to the southwest, higher to the north and east. So we'll watch some of these storms come on through. They should be weakening over time throughout the day. Even though it's warm and humid, we've got higher pressure, so that's one thing that we have to kind of work with. After that gets out of here, all the way through the rest of the evening, there could be a few more scattered showers and downpours that do develop. Once again, mainly east and north of Indianapolis, although every part of central Indiana has a chance. That's the highest chance once you head out towards Anderson and Muncie. Then late Sunday night and into Monday, there could be a couple more scattered showers and storms. We're a little bit less confident on this cluster itself. We've got to see how the first two even go, really, before we completely know how any kind of leftover storms are going to be impacting us late Sunday night.